VCU takes game one, 68-56. The question you always have when you look at any of the opponents in the CBI when they come up against the Rams is, do you have the depth to stay with them for the entire 40 minutes? We've seen teams stay with them for 20, 30, 32, but that's about as far as anybody's gotten.
Yeah, you just can't go. We've seen teams go 7 and now 8. And their hands are tied, though. The Billikens only have 8 players, so they're not in a situation that can change that, but they have to come up with something to slow the Rams down, because if you get into this hectic pace with the Rams, they will wear you out. And it doesn't matter if you're on your game or not on your game. They still, with the amount of people that they play, will wear you down.
Seemed like some of the thought process from St. Louis was to let Larry Sanders shoot. He did. He shot a lot, and he was successful.
He did. He was 7 of 13 at halftime, and it was because he took a high percentage shots. He's showing a little bit of everything now. He's able to handle the basketball in the open court. And I tell you, those two guys, Rodriguez number 12 and Sanders number 1, really make this team go. And when they go, the rest of the guys just kind of follow suit, and they feel like they got to keep up with the Joneses. And my gosh, they did tonight. They did a really nice job. The whole bench. I'm looking at the box score, and everybody has an opportunity to score.
Sanders goes 20 points, 12 rebounds. Rodriguez, 22 points. Nobody else for VCU in double figures tonight.
No, they didn't need it. They didn't actually need it. In the past games we've seen, it seemed like they did it collectively, that they always had someone step up, the role players. But the two stars tonight, number 12 and number 1, Sanders, did most of the scoring. The other guys contributed because they caused a lot of turnovers, 16 turnovers. Now, Rodriguez and Sanders, they can't do that. On the offensive end, they were great. But on the defensive end, it was 1 through 12 tonight, doing a great job for the Rams.
Familiar formula for VCU again tonight. If you're St. Louis, what adjustments would you expect by the time we see tip-off on Wednesday?
Well, first of all, he's got to soothe their attitudes. I mean, they're young, and they'll take this hard loss. I mean, this is the championship, and you lost by double digits, and you've played well to get here. So he's got to really smooth that over. He's got to make sure that these young kids on his team understand that they're still in this thing. It's still, someone else has to win another game, or they have to win another game to win the championship. And we got both games at home. We got an opportunity. But when you do that, after you get them in their confidence mode, then you got to say, we got to really slow the game down, because we can't rush. The more we rush, it plays right into the Rams' hands.
VCU takes game 1. You've been watching a special presentation of the College Basketball Invitational on HDNet. Be sure to be back with us on Wednesday. We head for St. Louis, game 2 of the CBI Final Series. Once again, our final score from Richmond, VCU 68, St. Louis 56. From our broadcast partner, Craig Elo, I'm Rich Cellini. We'll see you Wednesday from St. Louis.